Hello there, how is everybody? In today's video we are going to make this beautiful project. You can't say this beautiful, but I'm just making a simple project. So let's start our project. I'm going into the cloak folder, open with code, and let's create a file, index.html, index.html, and the file is created. I'm using emit, the shortcut key for putting the boilerplate. Sorry for that. Okay, let's add the title notes. Oh, sorry, clock. So what we basically gonna do, we are going to make a beautiful digital clock as you have seen. Let's add a div dot clock. Okay, and why just don't go live so we could see what is actually happening. So here's our clock. Let's add a picture to it first. To add a beautiful background, let's go to this pexels.com. This is a free stock platform you can use. Let's add this picture. This is looking really fine to me. Copy image address. So we just have to paste it in the background. For that, add link our CSS, link CSS. Just create the file by hovering over it. File is created. Let's start our universal selector and add styling of margin 0, padding 0, box sizing border box, and I'm not going to use list up here. Okay, body. First of all, we have to give its width and height. Then we can use background width 100%, height 100 vh, and background image URL, and let's add that URL. That is too long. Background size, background position center, background size cover, background repeat, no repeat. Let's check out what is our why it's not getting added. Okay, I did not save this. Now this looks fine. Let's just add our cloak up here. So inside this I have to give make 3 elements, or let's say give it a class, common class digit. Then this will be our second sex, and this will be our mins. Going to the CSS dot clock. Let's give its position first of all absolute, background color orange, so we could detect where are we moving this. Top 50%, left will be 80%, and transform translate -50%. Basically what I'm doing, I am fetching this back. How? First of all, let me give some width and height 150. Now it looks fine. Now what we have to do, we have to adjust those items, and dot digit width, and let's add 150 pixels so it makes a square, and background color white. As you can see, they are up here. Do we want that? No. Basically what do we want? We want to align them like in the row direction. So what we have to do, we have to add display flags, justify content, space between, so it takes equal space, but as you can see it's on the top. Okay, we want to make it center. What we have to do, we can add align item center. This is a flex box property we can use, and when we will do it center, it will align center onto the x-axis y-axis also. So as we can see, it's looking fine and good. Now we can just remove the orange background, and I'm not going to use this pure white. This does not look fine. Basically what I will do, first I will add some styling. I will add border radius of 5 pixels first, and then I will make it like this. Is how I'm going to get. This is looking fine because it is showing us the background a bit, and it feels like a mirror type, you can say. Does this not like looks like a mirror type? Okay, now this does looks fine. We are going to show our number as white digits, so they will look so nice. Let's add some number. Sorry, number 000000. They are up here. Do we want those them to be up here? No, we don't want them. How we can handle that? We can again add display flags. Justify content center, align items center, and they are up here center. Now we just have to add font family up here into the body. Font family sans serif. So the curves are removed. So we can add up here font weight, bold, and increase the font size. Let's add 80 pixels. 80 pixel looks fine. 80 pixel looks fine. Are we going to make them black? No, the black does not looks fine. Color white. Now it does looks fine. No, the pure white. We are going to even reduce its opacity so they look a bit shady also. Our design is done. We just have to change the number up here through JavaScript. Let's add JavaScript without making a new JavaScript file. I'm going to write JavaScript in script tag because our HTML is not too messy, so we don't need to. Okay, first of all, what are we going to do? We are going to set interval. Basically, we don't have to make any function, any stuff. We'll just do set interval, and we'll write our callback up here. What is callback? I even told that in my previous video. Callbacks are the functions passed into an argument. Passed into an argument. Okay, so basically this is a function, and we are passing this arrow function into this function as an argument. We want to call this after every second because this is how clock works. Let's add coding here. Let's say let now, not let, const now equal to new date. Why I'm doing this new date? Because we date is a class, and we are creating its object. If you don't know OOP, I will say you should get basic concept of the OOP because it is necessary in programming. So we are creating the object from a class. So what it will get, it will get some methods. Now is an object now, so it will get some methods. As you can see up here, we can use them to get the data of the date. So let's select these items first. Let ours equal to document dot get query selector. Query selector is, you can just add class name or tag name, everything. It will select the first element matching to that. Or digit equal to now dot get ours. So we could just get save those in a variable because we will be using them. Min digit equal to now dot get minutes. Okay, seconds digit equal to now dot get seconds. So instead of this, what we have to just write, we have to write or digit. Same for the other threes, mins and min digit. Here seconds sec digit. That's it. We are good to go. Oh, really? We don't want that, basically, right? What is here happening? The zero is not getting added. This is fine, this is fine. But what we want, if the digit is less than 10, we want to add a zero before every element. So what we can basically do, we can add conditions up here. If ors, what is ors? Or digit, this is the time, okay, is less than 10, then what, then ors dot inner html is equal to 0 0 no 0. We have to write that in string, because if we write just 0 as a number, it will add that and will skip that number. We can even test that. Let's test 0 plus or digit. Let's just comment these out. So what it is doing, it is just that not, we are not getting 0. So we have to add a string up here. When we add string, now we are getting that 0 up here, right? That's what we want. Now we have to add else condition. Else just simply do this. If it is greater than 10, then you don't have to add the 0. Okay, the same will go for the minutes. If min digit is less than 10, then mins dot inner html is equal to inner string 0 plus mins digit. So what is mins digit? It is a minute getting from here, from the computer time. Okay, else mins dot inner html is equal to min digit. Simple. Now we have to add that for seconds too. If seconds digit is is less than 10, then do what? Seconds dot inner html is equal to inner string 0 plus what I have to add. I have to add second digit. Else, man, really, what happened to my typing? Let's add this up here. Now we are done with our clock. So basically, as you can see, it's looking fine. It's 0 0 0, but when it reaches to 10, the 0 is depreciated. Okay, it looks fine. So basically, what are we doing? After every second, we are calling this whole function from here to here. Okay, here to here. So what this function is doing, first of all, it's getting the elements from the DOM, hours, minutes, and seconds. Hours, minutes, and seconds. It's creating a date object and then getting the hours, minutes, and seconds from this object and saving them in a variable, and that variable is getting added to the inner HTML of these elements. That's it. But we just added a condition, so we don't get only one digit when it returns to this. We add a digit so it could looks fine. I hope you like this project, and I'll see you in the next one.